Hey, what is going on YouTube? Ron here. We are live back on my Mac. This is actually a game that I recorded with Peak a few months ago. There's no game audio or no sound. One of my first, I guess, one of my first edited games, but we just kind of have this open here and we're talking in the background. And I was going to do this video, and honestly, I kind of want to pause it real quick. If you can tell me, pay attention to the mini map and tell me, the mistakes that our team makes. Tell me the mistakes I made while we're sitting here talking. But recently, the amount of terrible gameplay that we have seen in Legends, it's just everyone I've spoken to, the worst day of ships, worst night of ships, and like I said myself, we experienced this last night on stream. I think we played 8 games, Peak, myself, and Zatu there even at the end, and we lost over about, I think, either 50% of them or over 50% of them. And I understand that matchmaking comes in waves. You know, you will get good games followed by bad, but the amount of bad games recently is just overwhelming. And even the good games, they're just washes. It's just a coin flip of whether you get the good team or the bad team. You'll have destroyers, as we have here, sailing off when there's already a destroyer over there. Why put 2 destroyers in the same square? And why send all 6 ships to one side? I was going to make this video like, anatomy of a loss or whatever, but I'm just going to, like I said, we're just going to let it play in the background as we just kind of discuss this game. And like I said, I'm not alone in this thought. Literally, most community contributors I've talked to, a bunch of people in my Discord, and a lot of Facebook posts as well. So, like I said, we know matchmaking. Well, it comes in waves, as we've said, but just the frequency of the bad play, it feels like it's every other game. Some people have said they quit altogether. And we do have tier 8 coming, and I hope that it really changes the dynamic of this game. But I'm fearful that it really won't, because I think at the root of this problem is a lack of a complete lack of understanding of the game. And you can see it very evident right here, as 6 ships are in one square. And this is just one example. I'm not saying that I'm the greatest player and everybody has to follow my decision making. But at the end of the day, I win more games than I lose, and I do so in a pretty decent fashion while getting stream snipe most nights. And I know that it's not every night, and not everybody is focusing me as much as I want to believe. But as my guy Travis, I love bacon, will point out, he said he goes after me every time he sees me in a game. Um, so getting that special kind of attention is unique to me, but you still have to overcome that. And that being said, we still do win a lot of games, but just recently, I feel like it's either the game is over in the first 4 minutes, or we're pulling our team, from the absolute bottom, where our team is dead in the first 5 minutes. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna let this game finish out here. I I just don't know what else to do about it, what else to say. I've made a bunch of videos on training, um, and how to play the game, and Peak has done an excellent job with his videos on how to do that. So let us know what you guys think. Are you guys experiencing the same? Are you having great games? It's the reason I make these videos is not to complain. It's to bring about the topics that some people don't really want to talk about. Some people just chalk it up like, oh, it's just RNG, or it's just matchmaking, or it's just it's like, oh well, it's like, have fun with the game. And I'm like, okay, I'm probably a little overly competitive, but are you really having fun getting your teeth mashed in, 2 minutes into a game? Like, how is that fun? I never understood that, where it's like, I'm definitely a little overly competitive, but the having fun part to me is just, I just don't understand that. It's like going on to a pickup basketball game and, kicking the basketball around. I've said this before. At the YMCA I used to go to, you would get beat up for doing that. And the same thing goes here. Like, if you're playing a racing game and it's you versus everybody else, sure, go have fun. Don't really learn the mechanics or the map or whatever. But like, I would just real quick, our Mino just got the second kill as we just killed the Alaska. 5 dead and less than 5 minutes into the game. I just it's insane to me that people would put this much time into something to just get demolished like that. All of the teammates we sent to that side of the map, with the exception of the Mino, and I think the Mino had a decent score, are all now dead. And it's less than 5 minutes into the game. And I get it. Mistakes happen. Like I said, I'm not I make mistakes very often, which most of you are quick to point out. It's kind of funny on stream to see me rage a little bit. Um, but getting back to the point, I don't understand how grown adults, there it is, less than 10, we have the clock hasn't hit tick 10 minutes yet, and I've barely made any moves. I'm defending the cap without destroyer support, with radar coverage, and our team is just gone. They're on to the next one. They didn't get any silver. They didn't get any XP. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish in this game. And like I was saying, people make mistakes. It happens. It's life. But you figure after you keep making the same mistake over and over again, you would want to change what you're doing. And I don't understand how people can get to multiple tier 7 and legendary tier ships by making the same mistakes. And at this point in the game, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna go Citadel Yamato. Let's have some fun with it, quote unquote. So let me know what you guys think down below. I rage quit out of this game after I die here. Are you guys experiencing the same? What is the solution? I really don't know. I did see a Battleship video released from Wargaming a little bit ago. Um, on the for the PC game, and I thought that was a great video. They did a very good job with it, and it explains battleship play. I think I've done multiple videos myself. Peak has done multiple videos. T-Bowl announces pretty much every video with great tips and strategies on how to play. Um, so the community contributors are doing stuff, but I have been told personally by Wargaming that the YouTube audience is only a fraction of the audience. So again, I kind of put this on Wargaming, like, guys, we got to have some tips, we got to have some training rooms, and while I'll be the first to thank Wargaming for training rooms, I know that it's not going to solve the problem as much as we think it will, because like we said, only if they a fraction of the audience only watches YouTube, and even a fraction of that understands it, we're only going to reach like 5 to 1. I don't know. I really don't know the numbers, but I know that we're not going to reach a lot of people. But yeah, that's the video, guys. A 7-minute game at legendary tier. And we, like we said, we know tier 8 is coming, so hopefully that changes it. I don't want to be the one complaining all the time, but something has got to change. The just lack of understanding of this game really drives people away from it, and I want people to come to this game because I used to really, really enjoy this game. But as of late, I haven't been. So yeah, that is what we've got to talk about in World of Warships Legends. Let me know what you guys think. Hey, run out. Peace.